We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the fifth-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstrom. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Hurricanes will kick it away and start us off. Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Backwards makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looks right for a quick completion. Drake continues to fight for yards. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Play to the outside. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. As a design quarterback keeper. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The Rebels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. They're going to run it. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He gets loose. He's in the clear. At the 20. Past the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the right side. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
First down and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. This time it's complete.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Tight end goes in motion. Looking to throw it again. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Inside the 20. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but it shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. First play of the drive, he looks left for completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the Canes will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. First down here for this offense.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
No huddle now for the offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll feed the back again. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug... a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive. They got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Canes offense is on the move now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. And Kirk gets Ole Miss on top. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And that run produces a decent gain. The Canes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That is hours and hours of practice right here by this receiver. Great job of not only going up and making the catch, but do you have the awareness to come down and get the toe down at the side of the end zone? That is a thing of beauty by the receiver for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. See if the defense can make adjustments. Makes a quick grab. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Grab by the receiver. Good enough for the first down to the 37. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Second down after that previous play.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Tackle, but first down. And the Rebels come to the line in a hurry-up.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the Rebels getting set on first and 10.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the completion made. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Rebels are in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Quarterback has the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Wants to throw it. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on fourth down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, hitting those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The back's got it. They'll tackle it at the 17-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass is caught. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Canes. He broke away and they couldn't catch it.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Try and muscle for the first down. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tailback with another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Third down play here out of the shotgun. And the pass is complete to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Leaves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Man, that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. With the catch, it's Howard. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Here's the 2nd down play. The grab. It's Howard. We'll get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Here's the target, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
Makes it look easy.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. offense is back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup. They are off and running.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. No huddle here for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
He's going to pull it down and run. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.